All right, good morning, everybody. So again, nobody is on this Zoom call with me. I closed out and went back and made sure that I was clicking on the link that I posted in Moodle. So I'm positive that I'm using the right link. I don't know if, I know there's two different links. There's one for Fridays meetings and one for Mondays. And so if you're not using the right one, maybe you're not in this call with me. At any rate, what I wanted to do today was just go over the exam, the details of the exam. I did post the exam for chapter 18. It's posted right now, so you can take it as soon as this afternoon. It is in Moodle, so let me share my screen. And so here's our Moodle page, right, BIO216. And all you do is you come down to the endocrine system, and there's exam 1 for chapter 18. It does say you'll have 65 minutes to complete 50 multiple choice questions from chapter 18, the endocrine system. The exam is due Monday morning at 9 a.m. So between now and 9 a.m. Monday morning, so sometime this weekend, you have to go on there and do this exam. It's just 50 multiple choice questions, 2 points each, really. And that's it. The questions themselves, I did take from a test bank from your textbook, so they do speak the same language, but I went through each and every question and only selected questions that I felt were topics that we covered, and areas that we covered in the endocrine system. So I didn't just select, there's something like 150 questions in that chapter. So I didn't just randomly select all of them. I did select more than 50, and so the computer is going to pull 50 at random for each person, so that most of you will not get the same 50. I think there's 80 something questions in the pool. But you can do this exam right here, okay, right here on Moodle, right? I have the button that says preview quiz now because I'm in here as the instructor, but you'll have a button right there that allows you to begin the exam. Like I said, make sure that you have 65 minutes. Make sure that you have over an hour of uninterrupted time, because you only get one attempt. You can't, log in and out and expect to be able to go back and have no penalty on the exam. Okay, so that's the exam portion. Now, there were a couple other things I wanted to chat about. One of them was that it came to my attention from a few people that some of the homework assignments that I'm posting on Pearson are really, really, really long, like extraordinarily long, 400 questions, 300 questions. And that wasn't my intention, right? My intention was to post everything that I could for homework and give you guys every opportunity to see every possible different question that could come up. So I can reduce the number of questions in the future. I went in today and I can't reduce the number of questions for chapter 19 homework because some people already completed 19 and it won't let me change that. The only alternative that I have is I can create a second assignment with less questions and have everybody complete that and just count that as your homework assignment. And for those that have completed 19 already, they don't have to redo it. They can if they choose to, but they don't have to. I can just take the grades that they got. The other email which I got, which bothers me a lot, was from one student who said that they were only allowed one attempt on their homework and they couldn't see right or wrong answers. And so I, immediately went into Pearson to check the settings on the homework. And I have the settings such that you should be allowed 3 attempts to do your homework. And that not only can you see the right and wrong answers once you turn it in, once you complete the homework assignment, but I have it set, I have it set so that you can supposedly go back and rework problems to study them. And if it's the case that you're not able to do that, I need to know as soon as possible. So I emailed this particular student back and asked if they could, double check and, see what's going on and send me an email letting me know what's going on. If any of you could do the same, maybe it's just that this one student is looking in the wrong place. I'm not sure because I don't see things from the student point of view on Pearson. Um, and that's what I'm hoping. Not that I'm hoping that the student is missing any information in any way, but it's more disturbing to me that it would be more disturbing to me if the settings were set correctly, as I've gone back and double checked now and made sure that they're set correctly, and you guys as students still aren't able to do that. My intention with all these homework assignments, with giving you, a ton of questions, is like, well, okay, they can attempt it multiple times. They can, students can log in and out. I'm not expecting you to do it all at once. And, it's good practice. You can go back and practice and see what answers are right or wrong. But if you can't see what's right or wrong, and if you're only getting one attempt, then that's not accomplishing anything with the homework. So I need to know that as soon as possible so that I can talk to somebody from Pearson if I need to try to figure out where the problem is, what the setting is, if it's a setting that I have wrong somewhere, or it's a miscommunication somewhere. So my intention is always to give you the most possible opportunities to get points, and to try to prepare you the best for the test, right? The test you only get one shot at. You need to be able to understand and do these problems pretty well. So I figure like the more you're exposed to in homework and quizzes, the better off it is. Um, that being said, I am reducing the number of homework questions in future assignments. I've gone in and I've greatly reduced the number of questions in chapter 21's homework. I've created a new homework assignment for chapter 20, and I'm going to do the same for chapter 19. The reason being because people have completed some of chapter 19 and some of 20 homework, and the computer program won't allow me to reduce the number of questions because I've already assigned it. So I'm going to assign a second homework assignment for 20 and a second homework assignment for 19. And anybody who wants to can do that second assignment, which has far less questions. I hesitate to delete the other one. So for example, for chapter 20, you'll see an assignment that says chapter 20 homework. On the same day, you'll see another assignment that says chapter 20 homework and says new in parentheses. I can't hide the old homework. It won't allow me to do that. That's not an option. The only thing I can do is delete it. And if I delete it, the students that have completed it, their grades are gone. So I don't want to do that because some students took a few hours to work hard and put the hard work in, and they should get credit for that. So I don't want to do that. I'm trying to figure out the most fair way to do this. So I will post another assignment for chapter 19. I did post a second assignment for chapter 20. I greatly reduced 21. And so learning as I go here to check for certain things when I'm assigning the homework assignments, just to make sure that they are reasonable. My intention was, to have you do an hour or two a week of homework, not to do 4 or 5, right? There's a difference between those. So that said, if you're having issues with the homework or the quizzes, please let me know as soon as possible so that I can talk to Pearson and figure out what's going on. Please go in and check and see if you're able to give multiple attempts at the homework. Hopefully you are. Maybe it's just that this one student, was looking at things incorrectly, or was looking at the quiz instead of the homework. Quizzes you don't get multiple attempts on. And let me know as soon as possible what's going on with that. So we've got that, we've got the homework assignments, and we've got the mastering the exam for chapter 18, which is on Moodle. It's not on mastering, it's on Moodle. Let me share my screen once more. I'll go to the Mastering Biology to show you what I mean there. So here is your Mastering Biology course, right? And I've gone to, so I'll go back to the course home. When I log in, this is what I see. This is my home page. And then I can hit all assignments, or I can hit calendar. I like the calendar better. It shows me what's due on particular days. And so you guys had your quiz was due Wednesday. So this weekend, I'll put those quiz grades into Moodle. So you'll have those in Moodle. The homework is due Sunday night, right before Monday's class. And then that's also the same time that your test is. Now, my suggestion is to do this homework before you do the test. So even though the homework and the test are both due for Monday, I would do the homework first, right? And then work on the test. And then you can see that I have chapters 19 and 20, right, set for you. Quizzes for 19, 20, 21, and the homework assignments for 19, 20, 21. You can see that I have a new homework assignment. So there are 2 assignments labeled chapter 20 homework. The one without the word new next to it is very long. The one with the new next to it is much shorter. Again, I didn't want to erase this one because it will erase the work that some of the students have done already. But you can see where all these fall on the calendar here. I don't know why this is not available. I'll make it available to you. So if you have any questions about any of the Pearson stuff, right? If you have any questions about the test, again, the test is just on Moodle. Go to Moodle, go down to the endocrine system, click on exam 1, and you can start the exam right there. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be checking my homework all weekend. I'll be checking my email all weekend to make sure that I'm answering any questions you have. So good luck, and I hope that everybody does well. And I hope to hear from you guys soon regarding the homework assignments that are on mastering. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I will see you and talk to you on Monday.